Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay, good to see you. Thank you very much for another live stream of my YouTube channel today. It's 27th of October and this is on Sunday. So I will be doing the Sunday's weekly forecast. So today I cover the Forex pairs, especially USD pairs. I cover them because they were trending up nicely last week. So I will analyze each JPY pair and see if they are still bullish. And if they are going to be bullish again this coming week, then what will be the scenario to be happening? So I will be sharing those information and analysis for today's live stream. And also I will cover gold, XAUUSD, which is continuously bullish trend, and also Dow Jones. Lots of people are interested in Dow Jones. I get the emails. So I will cover that and the fundamental news. So yeah, let me start the live stream. So before I get to the topics, yeah, I think some people are still on the way. So let me just start slowly. So first, let me make an announcement. One of the announcements is that there is going to be a GTS in January 2025 opening. So please let me know if you're interested to join. This is a 3 months program to master my strategy. And also today I announced on YouTube community that free KTS course is available. So I made 8 videos total, and you can learn step by step by reviewing each video. Then you get the bigger picture of how I look for the trending markets and how I enter exit my trades. These are just bigger picture overall. So just to get you the idea of how I do trades. And I actually announced it today, a few hours ago, which was, let's see here, if you come to this is my YouTube channel, and you come to here, click on the community tab here, then and you scroll down, then you get this free KTS course announcement, and yeah, free KTS course announcement, and simply by clicking the link here, then it will direct you to the free KTS course. So you can simply click here, take this course button, and you sign up and then start taking the course. So in the end of the the course, there is a coupon code I share to join KTS Academy or GTS members. So you can also get that, and if you want to master my strategy fully. So I actually announced it. This is actually one of the ways to join. So the link is again on my YouTube channel under community, and the link will be here. Or if you go to my homepage, this is my webpage homepage, and scroll down a little bit, then you get the pop-up says free KTS course. So by simply clicking this picture here, you can also access to this page over here. So yeah, I announced this one like a few hours ago, and I am already getting like impressions of like 162 members already signed up for the free KTS course. So I'm so glad that lots of people are interested. And if you have any questions or if you have any issues, then please let me know. This is newly launched, and so there may be some minor issues going on. So if there is, then please let me know. Okay, okay, I see actually one comment from XOLO says, I cannot join the free KTS, button not working. Yeah, so if you simply click or take this course button here, then there will be a pop-up and you simply type your name and password name and also email address, then you should be able to take. I tested it and it was working, but is anyone facing the same issue? You issue to not working, this button here, then please let me know. I will look into it quickly. But yeah, that's one of the announcements I wanted to make today. And I will keep announcing, keep reminding to everyone so that you get benefit from this free course. Okay, and let me say hi to everyone at the same time. Crystal, thank you for joining. And Snail, thank you for joining too. Nifty analysis. Okay, sure. I know you ask me Nifty analysis every week. So can you share me your analysis? Then I can also share my analysis. I think it's better to share your analysis if you're curious, since you ask the question every week. So then I can respond to that. Okay, Tony Gold, thank you for joining. Good to see you too. And Cam, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, thank you for the comment. And Kain, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Good, very good, thank you. And Matt and Afif, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, Matt kindly analyze HK50 and US30 and silver. Yeah, I will cover Dow Jones today. Okay, and Gifty says kindly analyze Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty. Is it good time to invest? Again, let me know your analysis or your perspective. Then let's compare. Yeah, you can actually open up the trading view and look at the 5 lines of Ichimoku, and please share me your analysis. All right, hello Saman, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining as well. And Wisdom, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, and Brinkland, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right. Not able to open the videos from free KTS course. Not being able to open the video. Okay, let me check. Has anyone have any issues of opening the videos? Let me know. If it's working also, then also please let me know by comment so I know whether it's working or not for everyone. If it's only working, if it's not working for some specific people, then it may be due to some other reasons. So I can look into it. I can really look into what exactly the issues are. Yeah, whenever something is launched newly, then there may be some issues and technical difficulties, but yeah, hopefully that will be resolved anytime soon. And if you have facing any issues also, please email me too with the screenshots, and that will be the best. I can look into it. Okay, let me say hi to everyone, then start the analysis. All right. Binro, good to see you. And Trav, thank you for joining. Mario, good to see you too. Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Deepak, good to see you too. It's been a while. All right. And Josh, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Awesome free talk yesterday. Thank you for sharing your wisdom through experience. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Thank you. Xolo, I have done that, but then it take up to a page where there's 3 steps to learn, and then we go back and it doesn't show the course unlocked. Okay. All right, let me look into it. Oh, looks like the video is not working. Can't open either. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. All right. Right after this live stream, I will look into the issue. So please check the videos again, maybe 1 hour after the live starts. 1 hour after live finishes. I will look into the issue. Okay, sorry about the inconvenience. When I tested myself, it was working. So yeah, it's good that I get those feedbacks. It's always, Kaizen process, right? Whenever we face issues, we improve it to make it better and better. That's the only way. also to make ourselves better too in trading as well. Okay, yeah, I see some comments that the video is not working, so I will look into it after the live stream. Okay, all right. So let me now look into the topic about analysis. So let me switch the screen to trading views, just hold on. And again, today I would like to review USD pairs, JPY pairs, because they were trending up last week. So let me share my view on those pairs. So first, let me cover EURJPY. So let me go back to the trading view and share screen again. Now it's ready. Okay. So first, EURJPY. Okay. So let me pop up the weekly time frame. It's always nice to check the higher time frame first, so that you get some hint in the bigger picture. So EURJPY actually touched the Kijun Sen, and that's why it's now retracing. So this is called Kijun Sen retracement strategy. Whenever Kijun Sen flat, the market tends to be attracted to the Kijun Sen, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Although let me just get this pen tool here. So yeah, Kijun Sen being flat, so that means the market retraced to Kijun Sen. So from here, we have to wait to see if the market breaks the Kijun Sen or not. If it breaks, then most likely it goes up. If it doesn't, then most likely it goes bearish. So EURJPY, we have to check the whether the market breaks Kijun Sen or not in weekly or the daily time frame. So with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, then weekly Kijun Sen is exactly on the daily Senko Span B, daily Kumo, right? Senko Span B area. So you can also wait for the daily Senko Span B breakout, or simply the Kumo breakout, to be continuously bullish. So we can actually, in this case, wait for the daily time frame breakout. Let's wait for the breakout of 164.94, and if it does, let's follow the bullish trend. So within the Kumo, the market becomes choppy usually, and it marked actually N wave bullish, and now it's about to break. So in terms of the price action, it's still bullish. So there's a good chance that the market breaks the Kumo and continues bullish. The future Kumo is already twisted bullish, and it has been a bullish Kumo already, and Chikou span is above the candles. So it's likely that the market breaks Kumo and goes up this coming week. So EURJPY, it's one of the good pairs to monitor and look for buying opportunities continuously. And let's check the Pound JPY. So Pound JPY weekly time frame, on the other hand, already broke the Kijun Sen, right? This is again weekly time frame, and it broke the weekly Kijun Sen a couple of weeks ago, and it's already bullish. So as compared to EURJPY, Pound JPY has more bullish momentum. So if we were to trade, we better select Pound JPY than EURJPY. Right? So Pound JPY broke not only the Kijun Sen but also the previous resistances last week, which was 196.01. And last week closed with a bullish bar. So with that in mind, if we check the daily time frame, again after the breakout of this resistance, or I was actually viewing the ascending P wave, and Kijun Sen being up, Kumo is also up, so it was likely that the market breaks the resistance, and actually did on Wednesday. So the price closed above the resistance, so this one is also bullish. So if we again compare EURJPY and Pound JPY, pound JPY looks better because it's above the Kumo, above the weekly Kijun Sen. So this is how I select which market to trade also, which market to monitor more closely. So that was pound JPY analysis. And let me go to USDJPY. Okay, so USDJPY, hold on, let me just take out these lines just to avoid the confusion. So USDJPY is also bullish because it's above the Kijun Sen, closed above the weekly Kijun Sen. And also it closed above the Kumo too. So here the market went down and it actually slightly broke the Kijun Sen, slightly broke the Kumo, but then it actually went up and now it's above the Kumo. So it looks like it's now turning bullish momentum. However, if you look at the future Kumo, the Kumo is not twisted yet bullish. The Kumo is actually still bearish, and Chikou span is touching. So although it's bullish last week, in terms of the weekly time frame, it's still range. So far still pound JPY again is like in this situation, pound JPY looks better than USDJPY to trade, but it's bullish too. In the lower time frame, if you see bullish trend, you can of course follow. And daily time frame looks better because it's above the Kumo too. It's above the Kumo, and future Kumo is bullish. Kijun Sen is within the Kumo, and currently it's flat. And Chikou span above the candles, and now above the Kumo too. So this is also Chikou span bounce on the SOS Span B. So from here, it's likely that the market goes bullish. So weekly time frame range and the daily time frame is bullish. In this case, I follow the daily bullish trend. And also, the market has been supported by the Tenkan Sen. So the price may retrace a little bit, but then I think the market touches the Tenkan Sen and bounce and goes up. My target is now 155.21. So USDJPY also looks good to trade. And next one is AUDJPY. So AUDJPY is above the Kumo. This is again weekly time frame to start. It's above the Kumo, above the Kijun Sen, so it's bullish. But for the last 3 weeks, it's been consolidating. Looks like the resistance level of 101.41 is very heavy, and the Kumo is now flat. Chikou span is touching. So if the market goes sideways continuously, then Chikou span will be again below the candles, and the market may consolidate continuously. Even if it goes bullish, there may be a fake breakout and retrace. So by simply looking at the weekly time frame, to me, this is a bit risky to trade. That's AUDJPY. So with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, daily time frame is now showing it's a bit range. Oh, hold on. See, where's the camera? Okay, the camera. Okay, so daily time frame is now consolidating. However, in terms of the candlestick, it's range, right? Candlesticks are showing range, but Ichimoku is showing bullish. Senko span A is up now, and Kijun Sen is up also, and Chikou span above the candles. So buyers are dominant over sellers. So that means when buyers dominant over sellers, that means it tends to break the resistance. That's actually one of the Ichimoku natures. So this week, there is likely that the market breaks the resistance and goes bullish also. And what's more, this is called ascending P wave, just like we saw on pound JPY a few weeks ago. So let me delete the other lines. So this whole structure is called ascending P wave, and unless the market breaks the trend line, bearish, I think the market is bullish. So this week, in a Monday, Tuesday, it may be consolidating still, but if it doesn't break the trend line, then most likely goes up and breaks the resistance. And when it does, again, if you come back to the weekly time frame, it will also be a resistance breakout on the weekly, and the target is all the way up 109.36 or 37, and we have around 900 pips or 800 pips, 800 pips to trade. So that's a huge room to trade. So once the market breaks the resistance, AUDJPY becomes best pair to trade this coming week. I hope that makes sense. I'm just analyzing based on the weekly and the daily time frames today on JPY pairs. Okay, so next one is CADJPY. CADJPY is actually not really strongly bullish because the price is below Kijun-sen, below the weekly Kijun-sen. And Chikou span still below the candles. It's not touching the candles, unlike the other pairs. Chikou span below the candles, and Kumo is flat at the moment. So I don't see buyer's momentum here. And the price is within the Kumo, weekly Kumo. So this one also, we better wait for the Kijun-sen breakout bullish sometime within this for next week. But even if it breaks, the momentum most likely will be very weak as compared to, let's say, USDJPY, which is already above the Kijun-sen, or Pound JPY, which is also above the Kijun-sen, above the resistance, right? So CADJPY is weaker in its buying bullish momentum. Most likely, I'm not going to trade on this one. But just in case, let's check the daily time frame and see what's happening. So daily time frame shows it has been resisted by the Kumo, and it consolidated. So the Kumo is not the moment bullish, and Chikou span is now up, and Kijun-sen is up now, and Chikou span above the candles. But considering the weekly time frame situation, it may range or retrace. So CADJPY, you can wait for the resistance breakout as well, but when it does, I think either USDJPY or Pound JPY has more, stronger momentum than CADJPY. So that means if you choose Pound JPY or USDJPY to trade, then you make more profits than CADJPY because of the difference of the momentum. So that's CADJPY. And finally, the last JPY pair I want to mention today is the Swiss franc JPY, which is also bullish. Swiss franc JPY is above the Kijun-sen, and Chikou span is above the candles. And Kumo twisted bullish also. So it's a bullish momentum too. And the target is 177.50, and we have a room of about 180 pips or so to trade. So it's bullish, and with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, it's also bullish. The market has been above the Tenkan-sen now, and Kumo is bullish. Kijun-sen is at the moment flat, but next week or this coming week, Kijun-sen angle will be bullish, and the Chikou span above the candles. So I see continuous bullish momentum still. And also you can draw, I just noticed that there is the trend line bounce like this way. You can also draw the same line on your trading view. So as it keeps bouncing, you can still enter the trade to buy. Never sell in this case, only to buy as a trend follow mindset. So yeah, if I just quickly analyzed all these markets, then I realized that Pound JPY and USDJPY and also AUDJPY is also okay, if once it breaks the resistance, and Swiss franc JPY is also good. So that's how the markets are doing among the JPY pairs in my analysis. So now let me cover gold also, XAUUSD, since lots of people are curious about that market also. So commodity and XAUUSD gold. And according to the weekly time frame, it's continuously bullish. As I have been mentioning for the last few weeks, I don't see any sign of the bearishness yet. Simply because the weekly Kumo has been bullish and it's not thin. Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen both are up, and the Chikou span above the candles too. So it has been extending all the way, but along the way up, the market has been consolidating and then up. So as it consolidates for a few weeks every time, that means the market has been fighting between the buyers and sellers, and then buyers win the market and then it goes, and buyers win the market and it goes, right? So initially my target is now 2800, and it may reach this week. 2800 may reach within this week. So from weekly perspective, it's still bullish, so we can still look for buying opportunities on this one. And then the next one, also daily time frame. Right, daily time frame is also bullish because again the Kumo is bullish too, and the area between Senko span AB is getting bigger, so that's a thicker Kumo and longer Kumo. And the market has been above the Kijun-sen. Sometimes it broke the Tenkan-sen, but it never broke the Kijun-sen. So it's bullish continuously. Yeah, and Chikou span above the candles too. So again, in terms of the daily time frame also, I do not see any sign of the retracement. But one thing I found on the gold is on the weekly time frame. Again, if you look at the candlesticks on the weekly time frame, this is also part of Ichimoku time cycles, or to analyze, to look into the patterns in the cycles in the market. So I said the market is up continuously, and it has been bullish, right? So initially the market went up all the way, then consolidated all the way up and consolidated in this area. So from here, from this bullish bar here, it consolidate 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, then breakout. This was when the buyers became dominant over sellers again. Or even before the breakout, Kijun-sen was indicating the breakout because it was angled up already. So it was actually bullish bar happened because of that. Then after this, remember 4 bars and breakout. The next one becomes 3 bars, 3 dojis and breakout, right? So for 3 weeks, the buyers and sellers were fighting, then buyers won the market, and then breakout happened above the Tenkan-sen. And this time, or actually last time, 2 weeks, 2 dojis, then breakout. So within the 2 weeks, the buyers and sellers fought, and buyers won the market and then went up. So in this pattern, you can kind of guess what may happen next. 4 weeks consolidating breakout, 3 weeks consolidating breakout, and 2 weeks consolidation breakout. And then the next may be only 1 week of doji, then breakout, and it may reach 2800. Then that's the end of the trend. Most likely, that's the end of the trend. Then the market starts to retrace. So when you see the doji, let's say this week or next week, then following week maybe the breakout, you can still follow it. But after that, buyers may be exhausted and sellers may come in, the market may push down. This is the analysis cycles from the candlestick patterns. But even so, even if you see only 1 week of doji, for example, and the market retraces down this way, still it may be supported by the Tenkan-sen and goes up again with another momentum bullish. So either way, it's bullish to me, simply speaking. So we can continue to look for buying opportunities on this one. And just giving you some ideas of how to capture these patterns and the cycles in the market like this way. Okay, so that was gold, XAUUSD analysis. So now let me move on to Dow Jones, US 30. Okay. Okay, I just see that one comment about gold says, I think gold may complete boom period and much risky for the buyers. Are you agree? Yeah, of course it doesn't go up continuously. It also depends on the result of the election too, I guess, in the US. Then it happens within 2 weeks and then the gold momentum may change, but we will see. Okay, so let me also cover Dow Jones, US 30. It has been bullish too. So let's see how far it can go. So here's a weekly time frame, Dow Jones, US 30, and the price is above the Tenkan-sen, so it's still bullish to me. Last week was a bearish bar, but still above the Tenkan-sen. And at the moment, Tenkan-sen is flat. And Kijun-sen is also flat too. So most likely the market touches Tenkan-sen this week, then maybe close with let's say like a pin bar. Then the following week maybe a bullish bar and break the pin bar and continues bullish and touches 44,000. So 44,000 still it's the target, but because the Kumo is also bullish. This Kumo is getting thicker and bigger, so now it's bullish, and Chikou span above the candles too. So yeah, it's a bullish buyer's market situation. It's like last time, there was a bearish bar here. Then after this bearish bar, there was the market touched the Tenkan-sen next week. Touched Tenkan-sen next week, but it ended with a bullish bar. Then it continued up till now. So this time also same thing may happen. The market may touch the Tenkan-sen, then becomes a bullish bar, and it may take off bullish after this. Okay, so that's my analysis on Dow Jones here. Okay, so yeah, so that's a weekly analysis. Let me check the daily time frame too. So according to the daily time frame, the price is now becoming range. Since it broke the Kijun-sen, it's now becoming the range. So let me come to the weekly time frame again, and let me mark the weekly Tenkan-sen level, which is down here, 41,659. And again, if I switch back to the daily time frame, then the weekly time frame was here. And close to the weekly time frame, there is a Kumo, daily Kumo. And this daily Kumo is really thick here. So when the Kumo is thick like this, the market tends to bounce and goes up this way. So in this momentum, it's likely that the market retraces to around 41,659 and bounce and goes up. So that's my view this week. However, if the market breaks that level and breaks, goes into Kumo, then no trade. I will come back next Sunday and refresh my analysis. So that's Dow Jones here. Okay, so since I get some requests on Nifty chart, let me do that. Okay, so here's a Nifty chart, Nifty 50 chart, and I said that it's bearish. I put the arrow last week, if you remember, and now it's coming down. This is again called Kijun-sen retracement strategy. So Kijun-sen is on 23,770. So it looks like it's coming down to that level. And the market broke the support level of 24,667, and it's bearish. In a short term, it's bearish. But in the long term, it's bullish because the price above the Kijun-sen still, and Chikou span above the candles also still. So if to be safer, it's better to wait for the Kijun-sen bounce on the weekly and enter buy after this. And with that in mind, let's look into the daily time frame. So the daily time frame is now showing bearish. Yeah, the Kumo is now bearish. Kijun-sen is down, Tenkan-sen down, and Chikou span below the candles. So let's see if it bounces 23,700 and goes up or not this week. If it breaks that level, then no trade. Most likely continues bearish or range. So I will come back this chart next Sunday and share some updates on this one. Okay, so that was a Nifty chart. Okay, so now let me cover the fundamentals. Okay, again, thank you very much for joining everyone today. It's been, I hope you're enjoying some nice weekend. So let me go back to the website. Just hold on. Okay. All right. So here is a calendar website, and let me just expand a little bit, and let me zoom in the market a little bit like this way so that you can see all the information closely in case you're from phone or tablet. And let me click on here and click this week and click apply to get all the news information from tomorrow. Okay, so Monday 28th October we have in Canada there is a BOC Governor Macklem speech, and that's the only news. And Tuesday 29th we have again BOC Governor Macklem speech in Canada, and also Wednesday 30th CPI in Australia is important. This may impact the market huge, so we have to watch out on this one on this Wednesday. And GDP in Germany will be also there too. And GBP Euro is also very important to watch. This time it may not really affect, but we will see. If there may be always big surprise in the news, so just to avoid the risk, it's better not to trade right before the news. Is my strategy. Okay, and also ADP employment change is definitely biggest news, one of the biggest news this coming week. So please watch out on Wednesday. And also GDP annualized in the US too, CPI in Germany, and also BOC Governor Macklem speech too. So we have lots of news on Wednesday to watch out. And Thursday 31st, we have interest rate decision in Japan, and also press conference in Japan, retail sales in Germany, and also CPI, core CPI in Europe. This is very important too on Thursday. And also in the US, core personal consumption expenditures This is also impacting the market. And Friday, November 1st, we have CPI in Switzerland and also non-farm payrolls in the US. Definitely this is the biggest every month. The first week in Friday, there is non-farm payrolls in the US, and if it affects not only the USD pairs but also the other pairs, the other currencies as well. Indirectly, it impacts JPY and pound, euro, or some other currencies. So we better stay away from all the pairs when this one happens. And also PMI will be there in the US too, and that's it. So we better watch out on the news on Wednesday, and on Thursday ADP, employment change, and also NFP in the US on Friday. And we are going into the first week of the month, so we're gonna have lots of news also in the following week. So please watch out. Whenever there's a big news coming up within the next 1 hour or so, and if you have no positions yet, then do not enter trade, because you never know which way the market goes at the news, and it may be a gamble. So yeah, I always do not enter trade right before the news happens. If I'm holding the positions, then I still keep holding the trade if I can manage my risk per trade at the news, so I can do that. But if not, then I always come back after the news. And when I say this, some people ask me, so how long do we have to wait after news? Is it 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even more? And my answer is not depends on how many minutes or hours you wait, but instead you better wait for the next direction of the market. One of the ways to identify the direction is Ichimoku lines. Whenever they angle or whenever they show bullish bearish, that's the one to follow. And also I check the wave patterns. Let's say when there is a huge bullish bar at the news, and usually when there is a huge bullish bar at the news, then the next few candlesticks will be range, and there might be doji, it may be inside bars happening. Usually that's the case. Then I wait for the inside a breakout to buy or inside breakout to sell. So that's how I wait for the next momentum, next direction of the market after the news. So the next direction can happen within 31 hours or within the 24 hours, and it depends. Sometimes the market continuously consolidates after the news, especially when its impact is so huge. Then the market consolidates for few hours or few days even, then finally goes to the next direction. So the whole time I just wait until it goes to the next direction. So that's something that you can also keep in mind at the news. So okay, let me also check some more comments now. Again, thank you very much for joining everyone today. This is 27th October on Sunday, and I just share my analysis on JPY pairs and gold, and also Dow Jones and Nifty, and also fundamentals today. And also, like I mentioned earlier, I just shared the free KTS course, which is officially available now. But seems like the video is not working, so I work on it after the live stream. And once I fix the issue, then I will share another announcement here under community. So please wait for my update under community. I think that's better than waiting for a few hours or a few minutes. So I will officially announce again when I fix the issue. So please wait for me. Okay, so let me check some more comments now. Yeah, I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Okay. Gift says, can you tell me how to use Kyushu Ashi in 1 hour time frame? In 1 hour time frame, it works the same as higher time frames. Like I do on the weekly or the daily time frames, it works in 1 hour time frame too. But in terms of the Ichimoku nature, the lower time frame it goes, less it works. So 1 hour Kyushu Ashi may not really work well than 4 hour or daily or weekly candlesticks. Okay, Pound USD weekly Kumo is bearish and not twisted. I think it's better to take daily time frame. Yeah, when that's the case, then you better take the daily time frame to follow. Right. Hello Trav, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, and Koam, thank you for joining from Cambodia. Good to see you. All right, Nasdaq, please. Yeah, Nasdaq is kind of a similar situation as Dow Jones, as far as I remember. Hold on, let me see. Starting from the weekly analysis, weekly time frame shows it's bullish still. Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, Chikou span above the candles, and last week closed with a doji, and that's the weekly time frame situation. It broke the forecast lines, so it's bullish at the moment, just like Dow Jones. And daily time frame is still bullish now. So yeah, Dow Jones daily time frame is bearish. I mean, it's a range. It broke the Kijun Sen. However, Nasdaq daily time frame is above the Kijun Sen. It's bullish. So if I were to select between these two, I will select this one, Nasdaq, to trade, than Dow Jones. Okay, EQYI says, when using the 1 hour time frame for my entry, aiming to go long when both the Kijun Sen and leading span B are pointing upward. However, it's challenging to time my entry precisely. Right, in that case, you better build your own entry strategies to really spot on the entries. Yeah, or simply you wait for the candlestick close, then enter trade. Yeah. Okay, Snail, you're welcome. And yeah, Modcon, good to see you too. And you're welcome too. Thank you so much for the comment. Hello, James, good to see you. Thank you for joining too. Welcome back. Yeah, let's see. Hankangelo, good to see you too. Thank you for joining as well. Thien says, hi Kay, have you ever thought to establish a hedge fund, attract larger capital to trade with your profitable strategy? I have never thought about it before. I have been managing my own money and I prefer that way. So I'm not thinking to manage bigger money in my trade career. Instead, I prefer to study more. I prefer to study Ichimoku, prefer to study, look into, investigate more deeper analysis, deeper like meanings about the market through Ichimoku. And that's what I want to use my time on. Okay, trader, yes, you're welcome. Okay, Denisa says, can you explain the forecast lines? The forecast lines, yes. So this is Nasdaq weekly time frame, and these two lines are called the forecast lines, like the weather forecast lines, which was originally introduced to Ichimoku books. And so originally, I mean, there was one line from the swing high to Senko span B, and by drawing that line, you know, Senko span B is calculated by high and low, and for the last 52 bars divided by 2, and shift forward 26 candles is where Senko Span B is. So I think this is a good example, so let me quickly, briefly talk about it. So here is a swing high, and let me just delete these ones. I mean, yeah, I think I just keep these ones for my explanation. But here is the swing high, and Senko Span B is taking the last 52 bars from here, high and low. So if you go back 52 bars, then it becomes all the way back here. Hold on, let me zoom out so that you can see the whole candlesticks. Yeah. So this is where the 52 bars ago candlestick, right? And here is a low, right? Here's a low for the last 52 bars, and here's a high for the last 52 bars, and this is the mid price, 50% level between here and here. You can actually take the Fibonacci level from low to high for the last 52, and you can see that this is exactly on the 50% level. So that's how you know also that this is where the Senko Span B is. And it's shifted 26 candles to the future is where the Senko Span B is. Okay, this is actually about the calculation of the Senko Span B, and it's the basics of Ichimoku. But based on that in mind, market has been up for the last 52 bars. Originally started here. Initially, it went down and marked the swing low, and then it went all the way up to here, right? And that's how the market have been moving here to here now. So by drawing the line from the swing high to Senko Span B, that means this is the mean of the retracement. If the market were to retrace, then this is going to be the mean. And by drawing this line, we Ichimoku trader analyze how the market deviates from the forecast line. So that simply means if the market's below the forecast line, that means it's bearish. Most likely it retraces to Senko Span B, whether here or here or here. Right? It's likely that the market retraces to Senko Span B because the retracement is continuous. If it's below the forecast line. But if the market is above the forecast line, that means retracement may be finished because it's above the forecast line, above the mean of the retracement for the last 52 bars bullish trend. So, and I say the price is now above the forecast lines and now it's bullish. Simply speaking, it's bullish. If the price is still below the forecast lines, let's say if the market was like here, for example, then I will still say that this is bearish because it's below the forecast lines and most likely the market retraces to the Senko Span B. So that's a simple knowledge about the forecast lines. So Ichimoku Kumo Senko Span B especially is showing the long-term market momentum, and long-term in Ichimoku means 52 bars, 52 candlesticks. And the Kumo is shifted to the future 26 candles to really see how the market retraces in the long term. That's why. Otherwise, Kumo should be in the latest candlestick, right? But Kumo is shifted 26 candles to the future to really see how the market retraces in the long term. So that's how Ichimoku captures the long-term market momentum. It's complicated, but I try to explain it in a simple way here. So you can actually know more when in the KTS Academy. Especially if you read the Ichimoku Basic Master Book, then you get the idea. So yeah, okay. It's been almost 1 hour now, so let me check a few more comments. Oh yeah, Santosh, I'm sorry about the issue. I will be working on the issue to view the video after this live stream finishes, and when the issue is fixed, then I will announce it again on this on here in this community on YouTube. So please wait for my updates, and sorry about the inconvenience. Okay. Okay, so yeah, actually I have a lot more comments right now, but since time is running out, and I think I will just go and fix the issue first to make it available officially. So I will be finishing the live for now, but yeah, thank you very much for joining, everyone. And I do see more comments and more questions, but I'm sorry I couldn't cover all these. But after the live stream finishes and fix the issue, then I will check the comments and questions, and I will review them. So yeah, again, JPY pairs are bullish still to me, as I mentioned on the weekly analysis. So let's focus on Pound JPY and USDJPY, and also Swiss franc JPY. And for the full analysis among the other pairs of the market and other assets in the market, I do analysis on the KTS Academy and also GTS community on Mondays tomorrow. So if you're interested to master my strategy, you're always welcome to join these communities. So thank you very much for joining today, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.